How do you know your computer is not infected or hijacked by viruses, malware, trojans, etc.? I'll try to do this in very quick time and make it short, but also I will go precisely in steps that it will help you regardless you are a Windows, Mac, smartphone, tablet, any devices connect to the internet. Your level of experience using the computer device, whatever is that device is the single point that is very important. So you have to pay attention and understand your position. You're dealing with the internet, you do banking, you do shopping, you connect with your friends, with your co-workers, colleagues, you study, etc., etc. My experience is with computers is most people, they think if you have just a software antivirus or security installed by your technician or the company you bought the computer from is enough. It's actually not. I'll tell you why. When you have a computer installed with security or antivirus programs, no matter what that program manufactured or the brand of it, it doesn't matter. What matters is how it's secure, up to date. So you can have something 2 months ago, today is outdated. I called loopholes. That's where you get hijacked or infected by viruses. So ultimately, the first point is to secure your device and have it patched with Windows, with Mac operating systems, with the browser up to date. Pay attention what's going on. There is every month there is new releases and updates from companies. There is always viruses and spywares and malwares, and people get hacked every day. It doesn't matter what you use, it doesn't matter what your experience and knowledge. The only way is to protect yourself. You close the loopholes. I'm not expecting you to be an expert. Some of you maybe they are experts, they know what I'm talking about. When you pay attention, I mean you have to make sure all this up to date, and you have to talk to somebody or consult somebody that they are expert. So you are not the expert necessarily, but you have to deal with someone that will come and help you to set up this, and then you deal with that person. So you have to trust that person basically, because they will take you in the process of how to do this, and that's what I do with my clients. So we look after them, we make sure all this is working fine, we make sure consistency across everything, the computer hardware, software, network, security, and ongoing easy access to get support. So I covered you have to close the loopholes, deal with someone you trust to look after this. But what is your role in this as a user, operator? So what I'm saying is you have to be always educated about how to use the computer properly. You have to learn and educate yourself as much as you can. The reason why, because the more you are aware, the more you know what's good, what's bad, you can prevent many of the problems that I come across every day in my business and dealing with people, friends, relatives, customers, etc. So I think what I found is across the majority, one of the biggest problem is people, they don't pay attention and learn as they go and execute. So if you learn, like I have to update my browser, for example, or your internet browser, or whatever you use, like Safari, Firefox, Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, you need to understand how these things work. You need to make sure there is something called security, privacy, history, cookies, etc. And you need to know how to work out a system that you keep it up to date to prevent problems. So having a good security program, having access to an IT guru, having the best internet, having the best computer, not enough. You need to have the education as you go. Trust just you go to Google and download software, pretend that will make your computer faster or boosted or do something that it's too good to be true, basically. Cure, driver cure, PC mechanic. I don't use these software. So what I come across is with my clients, I don't put this software to their computers because you have the pop-ups, you have redirect your browser to somewhere to sell you something you don't want. Pretend that this computer has thousands of viruses and then try to sell you something. This is all scam and I don't believe it. So, and it's actually, that's where the loopholes I was talking earlier about. You download something fake and you think it will work, but it's doing something else that you don't know what it is. That's why it's very important to work out what you have, work out how you're going to make sure you have a consistent working condition with your computer, hardware, software, and you deal with an expert. Thank you.